Yes, so my people, welcome back to Gospel News, where we keep you updated with the latest info on as it take the happen. It don't finally read now as I they talk to you. Una go remember say our brother with the call Sunday Igboho don't come back to Nigeria, and he vowed that he was going to go after Fulani Herdsmen wey be say they destroy crops and buy people, kidnap inside the forest of Yoruba land. Sunday Igboho made the statement saying that they are not going to fold their arms and watch why these people destroy their land. So because of that, now the Nigerian military has warned Sunday Igboho not to do anyhow. Say they go still try and kill him again. I say Sunday Igboho, make you use on low key, take do what you want to do. If you come out publicly anyhow again, these people now, you know, say they Nigeria, they no go want make you escape, and you know how they do for Nigeria, it no go easy. The reason why you got freedom easily was because you were in another country. Now it make can be like that. If you say na Nigeria, they for no release you quickly. Nigerian military wants Igboho is out of line if he disregards armed forces to attack bandits, welcome secessionist pledge to assist in curbing insecurity. Now waiting the Nigerian army talk, and they made a video concerning this particular thing. The chief, the army has issued a statement concerning this particular matter now when they happen. Make a quick give on that information in full details. No time. The Nigerian military has expressed its readiness to work with the Yoruba activist Sunday Adeyemo, also known as Sunday Igboho, to flush bandits terrorizing people out of forests and highways in southwest Nigeria. I say that's a welcome development. If the army has promised to work with him, then I am happy to hear that. Major General Edward Buba, spokesman for Defense Media Operations, stated this in a viral video seen by Sahara reporters, adding that any action taken by Igboho without the involvement of the military, forces, and other security agencies in the country would be considered unconstitutional. Igboho on Monday told his supporters and loyalists not to wait for the government intervention before taking steps to fight the Fulani terrorist herdsmen who are denying local farmers from accessing their farmland in southwest region. He said, "This is our domain. We should save ourselves from Fulani. We should put security in all Yoruba land," which is this vigilante when they still talk about for southeast. Say that everybody should make sure rally around their communities and make sure there are vigilantes everywhere. We do not need to wait for anybody, including the government, if we really mean business. We should not wait for the government, or else Fulani will carry all our land. We should be united. Which farms do we have again in Yoruba land? Can we go to farm now? Igboho claimed that the people of Southwest should unite to create a regional security force that protects them from incessant Fulani herders and their attacks on their farmland, adding that his pursuit for the actualization of the Yoruba nation will be done legally. He stated that he was willing to engage with the government to discuss lawful ways to pursue his cause. Reacting to Igboho's remarks, Major General Edward Buba praised his boldness and assured him that the military would be willing to work with him if he intended to improve the security situation of the country. I have not seen the video where he made that statement, but one thing I must say is that people and communities are always welcome. If what he said is to make the situation better, he is welcomed. But if what he's saying is that we should disregard the armed forces of Nigeria, definitely he is out of line, because that is against Nigeria's constitution, he said. Make a quick play on the video where the army made the statement concerning Sunday Igboho. Oya, watch.
What we know how to do best is to go after the enemy and to go after the adversary. The enemy in this case are the terrorists, the violent extremists, and anyone who constitutes himself, herself, as a group, community, or whatsoever, hindering the safety and security of citizens. You are enemy, you are adversary, we go after you. whether or not discussions are taking place in the background for people to surrender or whatever, that one no concern us. Video by Sunday Igboho. Did I get the name right? Okay. Well, I've not seen that video. I've not seen that video. I would take my time to look for that video after this briefing. But one thing I can say is that the military has always welcomed, we have always welcomed alternative ideas. We've always welcomed communities. We've welcomed stakeholders to come forward, provide ideas on how we can change the situation and make it better. If what he's saying is to make the situation better, but if what he's saying is to disregard the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, then definitely he's out of line, because that is against the Constitution. So I think when I watched that video, if I have not answered the question appropriately here now, when I watch that video, I think I will give the necessary response. Yeah.
All right, I don't see how the whole thing take happen within the Nigerian army. They talk concerning Igboho's statement, but Igboho is not wrong in any way. He did not say that the military should be disregarded. He's only talking about securing their territory, securing their mother, their fathers from the Fulani Herdsmen Àttàcks. And so Ibiu, and the same thing we make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still form the Eastern Security Network. May they still do the same thing, because the military has failed, and that is the same reason why they tell una say make sure see for una different communities, say una don't get vigilantes, and be the priority. Do that so that these people, before they come, they go think if every village and community in the southeastern part of Nigeria, Igbo land, has vigilantes, my brother, no Fulani terrorists can enter any community and go free. Because once you hit one, you hit all. The other communities will come to the aid of that particular community and make sure that they send such bandit or terrorists or criminal herdsmen to judgment. No mercy. No mercy. You cannot come to somebody's land and you are trying to buy the person and the No. I don't even commend anybody to start looking for, they don't catch and carry people. Lie. When you carry AK-47, they destroy land, they destroy lives, they kidnap. Lie, you don't deserve to live. And I believe say army selves still stand on that. And I make them, they kill bandits and terrorists. If not, they for still they wait until they catch them. So our brother here, what do they call Fayoshe? He don't come out and defend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He say President Tinubu inherited a dead economy from Buhari. Buhari finished this country. Please give him time to work. He will fix this country. Make una listen to his okpata when he dey yarn.
Government and the Nigerian people. Let me equally tell you that President Tinubu inherited a dead economy. Whatever we say, there must be a president at a given time. The president of France, Charles de Gaulle, came at a very turbulent time for the French people. And the coming of President Tinubu is sincerely at a time of need for Nigerians. These are very rough terrains, very rough times. And I remember listening to the former Minister of Finance. The lady who was the former Minister of Finance said very expressly that we service Nigerian debts with 83% of our income. This was about 5 years ago or 4 years ago. If you are servicing the debt of Nigeria by 83% of your income, and after the 4 years, a president called Tinubu came and faced that economy. What if the foundations were faulty, what would the righteous do? I was listening to somebody who said to me that where is the magic? Tell us the magic that they said Tinubu did in Lagos. You cannot compare the current situation in Nigeria and what he did in Lagos. They are two different things, and I'm in position to talk like this because I was a governor in this country when President Tinubu was a governor. I was privileged to be in leadership, and I understand how it works. Let me say to you and to Nigerians, it is disturbing, but this is not the fault of the current president of Nigeria.
So, Governor Fauci, if I may jump in quickly. Yeah. So if you say that this is not a fault of this government, but that those who will argue differently, we will say, look, it's been almost 9 months of President Tinubu in the saddle, and he knew and he said that Nigerians should ask him the question because he begged, he worked, he asked for the job, and he says he needs to do it. But I'm concerned that the manner and the approach in which this government, under his leadership, is going, that things are deteriorating. Or if you were saying, do not blame Bola Tinubu, who is the leader of this country, blame another person who is out of power, it's not justified or justifiable.
For that your seat, politics today, when they talk about Chinese television, I'm not speaking to praise you, but Chinese television obviously is quite proud of this program. If you have run this program aground, no man will come and wake this program overnight. It takes time to turn around things. It's a common saying, to destroy is so easy, but to turn around is not an easy experience. Let me tell you that, like I told you again, I am not going to patronize anybody. I have said it on this television program severally. I don't want an appointment from this government to say that is why I want to patronize anybody. But look at the 8 years of President Buhari. What will be left of a country like Nigeria as of today? Even if Tinubu means well, where do we place the debts? Even if Tinubu means well and wants to do the magic, where we live, how will he fix? Let me quickly say this to Nigerians. They might not be aware of this. And you probably, Shehu, might not be aware of this. There are loans taken in the Buhari's administration. Some for 50 years with moratorium that will not start paying in 50 years. Some for 20 years. Children yet unborn will face this kind of situation the last administration has plunged this country. But the only thing I want to say to President Tinubu, without fear, favor, and let, the president should stop praising President Buhari. I watched live television program of the president telling the Nigerians that former President Buhari did well, served the nation. Let me say to you, that will cause a confusion in the minds of Nigerians. Yes, he's a member of your party. He's your leader. Sir, there are so many presentations we can make without celebrating a man who has put Nigerians into this predicament. There are things we dare not be saying. You can visit him, you can greet him, you can love him, you can appreciate him. That is personal to the president with all due respect. Coming to the television and saying former President Buhari did this, it was a blessing to Nigeria. Buhari is not a blessing to Nigeria also. Your Excellency, with all due respect to you. You remember that I was courageous enough to confront President Buhari when he was in office. And with all due respect to your person, I say to you, President Buhari was not a blessing to Nigeria. He drew us back to 50 years of our history. Today you are engaging individuals who are seen in public actions, even in your office. I am not saying this to patronize to your Excellency. If you are not doing it the right way, we will say it. It's unfortunate in your course of your run, you ran into murky waters. Stay out of President Buhari's mess. The situation in Nigeria today, let it be clear to Nigerians that yes, I am the president. I asked for this job. I meant well. The economy that I met was a dead economy. Nobody can deny that. There's no miracle you can do in 9 months. Even if you are doing that miracle, let me say this to Nigerians as well. Nigerians are part of this mess. We are all guilty of this mess. The kind of government you have is a function of the people. Will President Tinubu be in every location in Nigeria to defend, to protect Nigerians? He has to rely on a number of people. He has to rely on individuals. Such individuals must be called to account. Is this President Tinubu that is driving one way most of the times? Is it President Tinubu that is taking kickbacks at the airport? Is it President Tinubu that is doing a lot of vices that is in our country? It is time for Nigerians to change our style, our conduct, our attitude. You can't win a battle when we are equally not doing the right thing. You can't fight a government, fight any government when you as Nigerians, we as Nigerians are not doing the right thing. Let me.
All right, I'm on. I don't see him. Tinubu, they blame. Tinubu, they praise Buhari and the fire she. They tell us, say, make Tinubu no blame, make you no praise Buhari, say na Buhari spoiler. This country, when politicians don't thief money, they go they find way where they go take the praise the current administration. They say na them, they do and well, make them give them time because they know what may they come for them. Now I make you they see and now they yarn all this Okpatawo I see and here they yarn. They tell them say Tinubu knows what he's doing. He's going to do this country where now when Tinubu now go come out, you go still hear them. Tinubu and Buhari render this country useless. Now that time you go hear them. But now when he there for power, everybody go they praise him. They blame the past administration. God do these people Oduduwa. I beg make una let me know what you know the reason follow the matter for the comment section. I go see you now for the next one. Stay tuned and go nowhere. Share the video, make it go viral.